Watch these rainbow rings come alive, a futuristic JavaFX spinner in motion. Now create a new Java class named Rainbow Rings Spinner, and let's build this animation. Alright, before we build our Rainbow Rings Spinner, let's bring in all the JavaFX tools we need. These imports are the foundation of the entire animation. The JavaFX.animation package gives us everything required to rotate our rings smoothly and continuously. This is what brings the spinner to life. Application allows us to launch a JavaFX program, acting as the entry point for our project. Scene and group work together to build the window and organize every visual element we place inside it. They control how our rings are displayed on the screen. DropShadow is used to create that soft, glowing light around each ring, giving the animation a futuristic look. Color lets us apply vibrant rainbow shades to each circle, making the spinner eye-catching and dynamic. Shape and specifically circle are what we use to draw each ring that forms the main design of the animation. Stage represents the main application window, the space where everything we create will appear. And finally, duration sets the timing for our animations, determining how fast or slow each ring rotates. With all these imports ready, we now have every tool we need to build our glowing, futuristic spinner. Let's move on and create the class. Now Rainbow Rings Spinner class, extend it from the JavaFX application class. Then add the override method start. This is where we'll build our scene and create the animated rainbow rings. Next, let's set up the foundation of our scene. Start by creating a group object. A group works like a container, it holds all the shapes we're going to draw, including every ring in our spinner. Now we need a window for everything to appear in. So create a new scene object. Here, we're telling JavaFX to build a 600 by 600 pixel window, attach our root group to it, and set the background color to black. This dark background is important because it makes the glowing rainbow rings stand out beautifully. With our root and scene ready, we can now start adding the rings themselves. Now we'll add a subtle glow to our animation using a drop shadow effect. By creating a soft white shadow with a radius of about 30, we give the rings a bright, futuristic shine. Applying this effect to the root group means every ring we add will automatically inherit that glow, making the entire spinner look more vibrant and energetic on the dark background. Next, we define a few key values for our rings. We'll create 7 rings in total, starting with a base radius of 60. Each ring grows slightly larger than the previous one, and that's controlled by the step value of 22. These numbers shape the overall structure of our spinner. Now we loop through each ring. This for loop runs 7 times, creating 1 ring per iteration. It lets us generate all the rings efficiently without repeating code. For each loop, we calculate the radius by increasing it step by step, giving every ring a unique size. Then we create a new circle using that radius, forming the core shape that will become one of our rotating rainbow rings. Now let's customize each ring to create the bright, glowing style of our rainbow spinner. We'll start by removing the fill color. Since these rings are hollow, we only want the outline to remain visible. That gives us a clean circular arc to animate. Next, we set the stroke width to 8. This defines how thick each ring appears on the screen. A slightly thicker line gives the spinner a bold, modern look without overwhelming the design. Then we set the stroke line cap to round. This softens the edges of each dashed segment. Instead of sharp, square ends, the strokes become smooth and rounded, which gives the animation a more polished feel. After that, we modify the stroke dash pattern. Each ring gets a pair of values based on its radius, one for the visible segment and one for the gap. The bigger the radius, the longer these segments become. This creates the fragmented circular look you see in the final animation, almost like glowing pieces rotating in a perfect loop. Now for the color. This is where the rainbow effect comes to life. We use the HSB color model and assign a hue based on the ring's index. Since hue ranges from 0 to 360, dividing it evenly across all rings ensures that each one gets a distinct, vibrant color. Saturation and brightness are both set to 100%, giving us that bright neon glow that stands out beautifully against the black background. Altogether, these settings transform a simple circle into a color. Next, we position each ring at the exact center of the scene. By setting the X and Y translation to half the scene's width and height, every ring lines up perfectly in the middle of the window. This ensures all the rings share the same center point, which is essential for creating a smooth, unified spinning animation. Now it's time to bring each ring to life using a rotate transition. We start by creating a new rotation animation and giving it a duration. The duration is dynamic, it begins at 1.5 seconds and increases slightly for each ring. This creates a layered effect, where inner rings rotate faster and outer rings rotate more slowly. Next, we set the animation to start at 0 degrees. This simply ensures all rings begin in a clean, aligned position. Then we specify the ending angle. Here's the interesting part, each ring alternates direction. If the ring index is even, it rotates a full 360 degrees clockwise. If it's odd, it rotates 360 degrees counterclockwise. This alternating motion creates a mesmerizing, intertwined spinning effect. We then set the cycle count to indefinite. That means the rotation never stops, the spinner keeps looping smoothly forever. The interpolator is set to linear, ensuring the speed stays constant throughout the animation with no easing in or out. This gives the spinner a consistent, mechanical feel. Finally, we start the animation by calling play, and the ring immediately begins rotating on the screen. With this transition applied to each ring, the full rainbow spinner comes alive with smooth, hypnotic motion. Finally, we add each ring to the root group, allowing it to appear in the scene and take part in the full animation. Now we're ready to display our animation. We start by setting the window's title, giving our application a clear and polished name. Then we attach the scene we built to the stage, which brings together the background, the glow effect, and all of our rotating rings. And finally, by calling stage.show, we make the entire interface visible on the screen. Once this happens, the JavaFX engine begins rendering everything, and our rainbow ring spinner comes fully to life. And finally, our main method simply calls launch, which starts the JavaFX application and triggers everything we've built. Now you can run the project, and your rainbow ring spinner will come alive with smooth, colorful motion. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out my other JavaFX animations. See you in the next video.